On the sidelines of COP27, where the activities here continue, history making in Egypt from Sharm, we're really honored to have with us His Excellency Dr. Amr Talat, Minister of Communication and Information Technology. Your Excellency, thank you so much for joining Nile TV.
Thank you for hosting us, for hosting me. Very pleased to be with you.
Thank you. Well, definitely information technology and digitalization are playing a key role if we're talking climate action. This COP is very distinctive because it is a COP from vision to implementation.
Indeed.
So while implementing, we really need information technology.
Right. Actually, you're a very good point because we're working on taking actions and implementing what has been agreed upon in previous cycles of COP, and really concretizing the call of having this cycle as the implementation cycle. This stands on two different pillars. One is what concerns the ICT as a sector on its own merit, and then the cooperation of the ICT sector with other sectors in order to help and assist in also advancing the climate change topics and the emission reduction topics to an effective stage. The first issue, maybe, or the first pillar of activities has witnessed several agreements that has been forged during the conference with several multinational companies in order to better use clean energy for the operation of mobile towers, to set the standards for green data centers and implementing green data centers in Egypt, the placement of the copper internet cables with fiber data cables in order to reduce the carbon emissions and the temperature increase. Also, the management of e-waste, which is a very important topic, how to rid the society of the equipment, the electronic equipment, after the usage of these equipment. All these files has been under careful study before the COP. During the COP27, there has been agreements that has been signed with the major players in the industry in order to advance and achieve, I would say, substantial success on these topics. The second pillar is assisting and cooperating with other segments in environment, in industry, and in agriculture, in manufacturing, in transportation, in healthcare. All these sectors are focused on implementing environment-friendly solutions that requires the contribution of ICT in order to better manage the emissions and the temperature.
Yes, stakeholders are all here looking implementation. Definitely, since we had a solid foundation vis-a-vis communication, and Egypt took great strides also in action for digitizing Egypt under the leadership of President Sisi in the new republic. This sense of achievement definitely helped today while we are reaping the fruit here at COP.
Yes, I would say so, because during the past year we've cooperated with other entities, government agencies and ministers in order to upgrade the digital infrastructure of Sharm el-Sheikh in the preparation to get the city ready for COP in terms of expanding the network capabilities, expanding the coverage of the mobile network, the fixed broadband, sorry, upgrading the fixed broadband in all the hotels of the city in order to make sure that the experience of the visitors is successful.
Yes, definitely. Your Excellency, talking the priorities of the Ministry of Communication and Information Technology in the coming stage, while Egypt today is open up to the whole world, and we're reaping the fruit of this sense of expansion, and this sense also of addressing the other.
We're working with the rest of the society, the government, the private sector, the civil society, in order to build digital Egypt. This is the goal that we all aspire for and are working to reach. Digital Egypt encompass different extremely important work streams, the digitalization of government services rendered to our citizens, the ability to upgrade and expand the digital infrastructure, the ability to create jobs for our citizens in the ICT sector. All these pillars and work streams we're working on simultaneously to reap the results of advancing en route to digital Egypt.
A final question, Your Excellency, because I know your time is tight. Talking recommendations of COP, a follow-up on the mechanism of what has been discussed here is very important, working on what has been achieved. A message through Nile TV International, what would you say?
I believe the commencement of COP27 has been extremely powerful. The messages that has been sent to the world during the early days of COP27 are promising and quite powerful. We look forward to an equally powerful end of COP27 with the cooperation of the entire participants, all the countries participating in COP27 to come up with the effective action plans to implement what has been agreed about in previous cycles of COP.
I thank you very much, Your Excellency, Dr. Amr Talat,
Thank you for having
Minister of Communication and Information Technology, for joining Nile TV International, and congratulations
Thank you.
on all the efforts exerted.
Pleasure to be with you.
Thank you.